So the dish that I'm going to show you now is a lentil dal. We're going to serve that with some grilled chicken and mango. So a dal is a perfect dish to make with lentils because it's really great for freezing down and batch cooking. So to prep a mango, as you can see, there's a flat stone in the center of it. So that's what we need to remember. So the easiest thing to do is cut the top and the bottom off so it stands up on your board, and then you just run your knife down along. When you can feel it touching the side of the stone, you just keep going with your knife, both sides. Always being nice and careful with your knife. Then I just like to dice it up. Then your nice diced mango. And now we just want to dice up our vegetables, so our leek, cut it straight down the middle. And to our chef's knife. Our chilli. Then your onions. You don't have to worry about chopping anything up too small here because we're going to cook it all down into the sauce. Your carrots, we just need to peel. I'm going to just grate them. So on the coarse part of the grater. Our clove of garlic, we just want to peel and light chop. So with the chicken breast, I just want to cut it into 2 nice scallops. So put your chicken breast flat on the board and then put your palm on the top of the chicken breast and run your knife the length of the chicken breast. And then always when we're using raw chicken, get rid of your chopping board and your knife and give your hands a good wash. Okay, so to make your lentil dal, what you're going to need is a heavy based pan. That just holds the heat much better. And then we're going to start off with a little splash of vegetable oil, which goes into the pan. So maybe 2 tablespoons. And we're going to add in our onions and our garlic and chilli. And I have this on a medium to high heat. I'm going to season it with a good pinch of salt and a good twist of pepper. So now I'm going to add in my leeks and my carrot. And all we're trying to do here is soften the vegetables before we add the spices and the lentils. So now that our vegetables are all sautéed down and nice and soft, I want to add in the spices. So you want a heaped teaspoon of curry powder, 1 heaped teaspoon of smoked paprika and cumin, and then 1 heaped teaspoon of coriander and 1/2 teaspoon of ground turmeric. If you like chilli at this point, you could add in some more chilli if you wish. I want my kids to have this as well, so I don't want it too spicy. And what we're doing now is we're going to roast those spices in the pan. Now at this point, I'm going to add in my 200 grams of lentils, a tin of chopped tomatoes, 250 mils, I'm just going to wash that out, of vegetable stock. And we just want to give that again a nice stir around to let all those flavours come together. And I'm going to pop on a lid and I'm going to cook that for about half an hour just to let the lentils cook out. Okay, so to grill your chicken scallops that we've already prepared, I'm going to drizzle them with a little bit of oil rather than drizzling the griddle pan. So we're going to oil the chicken. I'm going to just season them up with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then whenever you're placing meat or fish or anything into a pan, you always lay it in away from yourself. And it's really important that you hear that sizzling sound because that's what's going to give our chicken a nice sear. So what's really important when you add the chicken into the pan is to leave it alone. We want the chicken to really caramelize. So when you put it into the pan, leave it alone, and you can see the chicken now starting to change colour. So it's gone from raw and it's starting to cook. At this point I know it's ready to turn over. So on the sides I just have a tray with a piece of tin foil, and after another 2 minutes I'm going to transfer them onto the tray and pop them into a preheated oven at 190 degrees for another 5 or 6 minutes. So now I'm happy with the colour I've got onto the chicken. I'm going to just transfer that onto my tray, and then I'm going to pop it into my preheated oven at 190 degrees. And I'm going to cook that for another 5 or 6 minutes, just so the chicken is totally cooked through. And as I said, it's perfect to serve on the side with our lentil dal.